What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Young Dub coming at y'all with another video here, man. Doing another update for the channel. I know it's been a little while, not too long, but this video right here is probably going to be hella long because I'm the type of guy, when you tell me I can't do something, I want to do it. So, social media obviously is a platform that we all use, obviously here on YouTube. Also utilize Facebook as well, and I've had a lot of time on my hands, so I try to do stuff as far as like base groups, research, and things like that, especially with the 2023 now, 2023 build. So I just want to bang. I don't know if y'all are on that group or not, man, but it's so much negativity and trash talking, all of this and the third and whatnot. I decided, you know what? Let me see what Skar is about. I know I did say that in my video. I don't know if it was the previous one of these videos previous to this one. I was talking about possibly running some stuff with Skar. So I joined a couple of groups on Facebook, like Skar Audio Club or something like that. Then obviously I just want to bang in some other groups on Facebook where they're like base oriented. It's the whole nine, you know, like the group is based on SPL, stuff like that. And Skar gets so much hate that I'm like, well, if you tell me I can't do something, I'm probably going to do it. So this video probably will be long, but let's take a look at what's on the table. It's Skar. It'll be in the title, but it's Skar. Let's go. All right, folks, so we are here on the table now. Y'all can see this Skar Audio CVX 18 V2 dual 1 ohm. There is not a subwoofer in this box, or at least there shouldn't be a subwoofer in the box. The build for 2023 is supposed to be Resilient Sounds, man. So Resilient Sounds, what is the team? I don't know. I wanted to say Platinum so bad, but yeah, the Resilient Sound Team 18s, two of those on 2 Wolfram 9Ks, man. But as far as the mids and highs, I was undecided. Obviously, I had a whole bunch of stuff from Crossfire that I was running, and clearly they didn't fit the pods right out the box, which was not an issue. I mean, that's what Dremel tools and things of that nature is made for. So that was going to be the plan, but I'm like, well, you know what? Since Skar gets so much hate and people don't want to run it, and it's supposedly garbage, and I've had nothing but good luck with this brand, why the hell not try it, man? So since everybody says garbage, don't run Skar, I'll be the guy that'll run it then. So what y'all see right here in this box is a ton of products from Skar, man. So yeah, there's not an 18-inch subwoofer in there. There's a bunch of mids and highs as far as speakers and whatnot, man. So let's see what we got right here on the top. We got the FSX 6.5-inch Pro Audio speaker. That's one of them. Here's number 2. And hopefully y'all can see a whole bunch of speakers down in there, man. So give me a minute. Let me get all of these out of the box and we'll go from there. All right, folks. So we got speakers. We got a whole ton of speakers out here, man. We got all Skar, man. So what we have over here in this corner, we have the Skar FSX 6.5-inch Pro Audio speaker. In the middle, we have the 10-inch FSX Pro Audio speaker, and on the far right, I guess, hopefully on your screen, would be the NPX 8-inch speaker 4-ohm, man. So once again, like I said, man, if somebody tells me not to do something, god dang it, I'm gonna do it, man. So Skar gets a bad reputation in my book. I've had nothing but good luck with this company. Now, with that being said, hopefully y'all can see on this speaker there is a little bowing out, so I figured let's go ahead and open this one first, just to make sure there's not an issue with it. And then at the end of the day, if there is, once again, Skar has always taken care of me if I had any returns, any things like that, man. So I'm honestly shocked that I haven't ran this brand even more so. Even back when I did have the ZVX, I think I had a ZVX 15 and then a VXF, or yeah, VXF 15. I was really tempted to run Skar at that time, and truth be told, that might still be something I end up doing, man. I'm honestly, I know it's crazy, absolutely crazy to think I'm going from two resilient sounds, Team 18s, to go into maybe 4 Skar ZVX 18s. But that is something that I am wildly, I don't know. I'm considering that though, man. But right here we have that FSX 10-inch speaker in front of us. It appears to be just fine. Maybe just, for some reason the box just didn't make it. I guess I should show that. For some reason the box didn't make it too well during shipping, but it appears that the speaker itself is completely fine. But let me get it out the plastic to make certain. All right. Yeah, she's perfectly fine, man. So this is your 10-inch FSX. I believe this is 200 watts. Oh, no, it's 150 watts. Sorry, that don't even matter, man. I was trying to think, what should I put that on? Let me take a look at the manual, because I thought it was 200 watts RMS. And yes, that is the reason why Skar gets a lot of pushback. Because you might get something different on a speaker, you might get something different on the website. But let me make certain here. If I can get this damn thing open. All right, let's see, 10-inch. Yeah, so they got it 150 watts RMS. But then they see down here is due to continuing product improvement, specification and design are subject to change without notice. So I'll do my due diligence as far as getting back on the website, making sure. I mean, it's not really a big difference whether it's 150 watts RMS or 200. I'm certain that I'm already kind of decided on what amp that I'm going to use for it and whatnot, man. But yes, so at the end of the day, we got 4 of these 10-inch FSX speakers. Obviously here, rated at 150 watts RMS, this is 4 ohm. But moving along, let's see, we got the 10 out. Let's try the 8-inch version here. Give me just a moment. Let me grab one of these and we'll go further with the unboxing. All right, folks, and we're back with the MPX 8-inch. I know these boxes are down on the table. Y'all might barely be able to see them now. Before I moved forward with the video, I did go back and pull up SkarAudio.com. As far as this 10-inch, they are rated at 200 watts RMS, 400 watts peak. Once again, that's why I'd like to see the manual, and it says subject to change, all that, man. But at the end of the day, it's 150 versus 200. But long as this is a 4-pack of 800 watts RMS, I could do a little bit more things with my Crossfire amp, because I believe the plan right now is to put the 4 10s on the Crossfire amp, and I believe these 4 8s on the Crossfire amp, and then the 4 6.5s probably go on that Crescendo, which I may or may not grab here. Because like I said, man, at the end of the day, I got time. I probably should have did this as a live video, but I don't know what the heck y'all got going on. So let's move along with the 8s. MPX is obviously something that I've had before. Still have, where's this? I got some stuff under the table, and it looks like it's been under the table because it's got some wood shavings on it. This is the MPX 6.5. I believe this is 8 ohm. I got one of these in my truck at the moment because the factory speaker was out, and these go right in. I mean, look at that. How shallow they are, they go right in. So I got this one. I'll put this back down because I don't have room on this table. All right. So now we go to the 8-inch version of the speaker. And I guess you get the MPX, you get all fancy. They got these black boxes and whatnot in here, man. So flip that joker right on up. So Skar Audio, MPX 8-inch. This is the 4 ohm version. These are neodymium mid-range speaker, and so 95 dB, 350 watts max. I believe it's 175 watts RMS, 108 hertz to 4K. So now that brings in another thought. Let me go over here and grab this. Since I've decided to go all Skar with the mids and highs, well, at least for the mids, I'll say mids and highs. I'm kind of thinking, do I keep the Crossfire Super Tweeters or do I switch these as well? Right now, I plan on running these along with Skar. I I'm not a brand loyal person, so I'll run whatever the heck I want, whenever the heck I want. So that's why we're running Skar in the first place. Once again, if you tell me I can't do something, you just motivate me to do it. So here we go. More the same. Obviously the owner's manual on this one is different due to the fact that it's the MPX, but we still have these Skar audio stickers, which I am not using. If I do a Skar sticker, I will get it made somewhere else, man. So let's see. Yeah, so the H, we have 175 watts RMS. Hopefully y'all can see that. 175, 350 max. And then I will give them the credit on this. The MPX 10s have that 200 watts RMS on there, man. So hopefully that's actually the case with the FSX, man. I ain't got time for the nonsense, because I will be putting 800 watts in them damn speakers. All right. So here we are. Come on. It's a whole lot of bullet plug in the middle, man. That bullet is wide, man. There's some girth to it. But yes, this is a Skar 8-inch speaker, man. The 8-inch MPX 4-ohm version, 175 watts RMS. That's one thing I do love about the MPX speakers. It does have the push terminals. And yes, 175 watts RMS, still shallow as ever. Guess I will grab that 6 since we haven't taken all of them out of the box. So yeah, the 8 has just a little bit more on it, but at the end of the day, it's still pretty shallow, especially for an 8-inch speaker, man. So let me get one of the FSX 6.5s out, and we'll go ahead and move forward. All right, last but not least, man, let's go ahead and get down to the 6.5-inch FSX 65 here. So I guess I should say that too, man. For the people that's gonna ask, why in the hell did I get this, like the FSX, and then a mixer with the MPX? It's my damn money. But no, that's not the answer. But supposedly this can play a little bit more mid bass than the MPX can. Y'all can already see. Well, let's do it with the 6.5. But hopefully, if y'all made it this far, y'all see how shallow the MPX speakers are. So as far as screaming like no tomorrow, they definitely get down, man. I did have that comparison with these. I believe it was these. I had these MPX 6.5s versus, I only had 2 of them. Had 2 of these versus 4 DS18 EXL speakers, and they blew them DS18s out the freaking water, man. It wasn't even. It was embarrassing, man. 2 versus 4, and yes, I'm still a DS18 fanboy, and yes, I know. But at the end of the damn day, that's another reason why I'm deciding to run with Skar right now, because at the end of the damn day, 2 versus 4, that shouldn't even be fair, and it wasn't. The other way around though, because Skar just literally took them out literally blew them out the water. But here we go, the little FSX 6.5. This is the 4-ohm version. Now I know these obviously are 150 watts RMS, but once again, me personally, I've had nothing but good luck with these speakers, man. So I'm going to run them, and so y'all can see that now. The 6.5 versus that 8, they have about the same depth. Hopefully y'all can see they're a little bit. The 6.5 is just a tad bit, about a fingernail taller than that 8-inch. And that's the reason why I decided to go with the FSX 10s instead of the MPX 10-inch speakers, because these should scream like no tomorrow. Hopefully these will pick up a little bit more mid-bass, but screaming as well. And then hopefully these will play the low end pretty decently, man. I know it's 108 hertz on that one. Let me get this one, but it's still the manual is the same across the board. So let's see. So the 6.5 has a 1.5-inch voice coil. The 10 has a 1.5-inch coil as well, but the magnet weights are a little bit heavier. But let me see here. So the FS on the 6.5 is 93 hertz. Obviously, I'm not going to play it that low. I'll cross it up probably around 200 to 220. And then the FS on the 10 is 70 hertz. Once again, probably still won't even cross over to 10 that low. I'll probably cross the 10s over maybe around 100, 150. And let them, you know, go forward as far as mid bass and things of that nature. This Joker here, I believe it was 108. So I'll probably maybe 150-ish, 200, somewhere around there, man. But yes, at the end of the damn day, we have Skar audio speakers. Long as they scream and get down, I don't know. I'm really tempted to do something extra crazy as far as switching over from freaking Resilient Sounds Team 18s. The subwoofers weigh as much as me, man. The damn thing's 160 pounds, something like that. Just ridiculous. And so I got two of those. Already got the box made for it, so that would be one hell of a transition as far as trying to get that equipment off, because Lord have mercy, the prices. Ain't nobody probably want to spend that right now. I don't know. It's about to be tax season, so that could work out in my favor. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. But I'm honestly considering running Skar as far as on the subs as well. Skar all the way through and out. Only difference is, I don't know. Do I switch over to Skar Super Tweeters or keep these Crossfire joints, man? So we'll figure that out, man. But this was pretty much it. 2023, man. Even with this, if your mirrors ain't shaking, damn it, you got taken, right? So I'll figure it out. But at the end of the damn day, these are going in the truck. That's a foregone conclusion. These speakers are going in the truck, man. So that's over and done. But as far as the subwoofers, they're over there on the ground because they're heavy as ever. But we'll figure it out, man. So y'all know the deal. Any questions, comments, concerns, get at me, man. I'll try to get back to everybody. And you know what? While I'm standing here, let me grab one of these speaker pods and throw that in the video. Give me just a moment here. Easy peasy. Right on in them, man. So this is, what's this? The FSX 6.5. Goes right in the speaker pod, no problem whatsoever. So that one's in there. I'm gonna set this in the corner, and then we'll grab the 8-inch. Just a moment. All right, and let's get the Super Light MPX 8-inch and stick her in there, man. That's one hell of fine real estate. But yes, hopefully y'all can see that, man. It goes right in there. Let's see, this would probably be angled like this. Spin that around and probably have it, yeah, something like that right there, man. So definitely happy that I did the MPX as far as getting that in there. And obviously, hopefully that'll sit like that. Y'all can see I painted these door pods white, so came out hella nice. Hella proud that they came out the way they did. That's a whole heck of a lot of speaker, man. The edge of this is barely gripping that, man. So definitely going to put some stout screws in it, man, because it's barely getting on there, man. But it's supposed to do that, I'm assuming. I think. Let's go ahead and move forward. Let me grab these custom speaker pod bump covers, and let's see what that looks like, man. Give me just a moment. Like I said, it was going to be a long video because I got nothing going on. All right, let's do this real time with each other, man. I just got these over there. Let me see. How's that going to work out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, yeah. So that should work out just fine. 4 of these. Obviously, let's see. We got, I think, yeah, 8 screws here, and half of them will go right into the pod. The other 4 will go over the speaker. Over the bump cover, the speaker, and then the pod, man. So yeah. We should be good to go, man. That's just, like I said, that's a it's an 8-inch, and I had I think I had the 8-inch DS18s in my white Tahoe with these same custom door pods, man. But I don't know, for some reason that just looks a whole heck of a lot bigger than the EXLs, man. But yeah, coming soon, Skar. Coming soon, Skar. And even more soon, the little 6.5-inch Skar, man. So trying to figure out what to do with these MPXs and go from there, man. But yes, at the end of the damn day, all of this will be Skar, little FSX. mixed in with some MPX in the front doors to keep the weight down. That's the thing. These speakers are hella light. Keeps the weight down, so then that way I don't have to worry about my door hinges that much, man. So stay tuned. There will be plenty of updates coming soon, obviously, because I got a whole lot of speakers to unbox and go from there, man. So coming soon, Skar. It's your boy Audi 5000 Hertz, man. Well, Young Dub, Audi 5000, whatever. Get a video like if you made it this far. Stay tuned. Obviously, we're gonna get loud real soon here, man. Audi 5000 Hertz. I'm gone, man. Y'all have a good one.